Some beautiful birds outside. Hey, Legal Shield family. This is your servant CEO, Jeff Bell, and it's time for 5 Minutes Strong. I want to talk today about procrastination and 5 things we can do to stop procrastinating and to be more successful and happy in our life. The first thing I want you to think about is motivating yourself by telling yourself that you're just going to do this thing for 5 minutes. You know, when you think about it, when we procrastinate, it's often because there's an inertia to not do something. You know, you're resting, you're chilling, you're chillaxing, and you think, I don't want to do that because it's a hassle, it's effort, it's painful, even we think, you know, to get over the hump. Well, here's one of the things you need to do. Your brain is going to be happy in that steady state and convince you with arguments of why you shouldn't be doing an exposure. You shouldn't be inviting a guest to a meeting. You shouldn't be attending a Super Saturday and getting registered yourself. All those things that are blockers because there's effort involved in getting started. Well, here's the thing. Say, I'll just do it for 5 minutes. So I will just do 5 minutes of prospecting and exposures. I will just do 5 minutes of reading a good book. I will just do 5 minutes of setting goals for the day. I will just do 5 minutes of prayer and meditation. I will just do 5 minutes of walking and exercise. And you know what you're going to find is that this tip is going to fix 50% of the issues that you have in life around the problems of getting started. Because the truth is, if you just start for 5 minutes, then the initial inertia has begun. And more than likely, you're going to find out that it's fun, it wasn't a problem, there was nothing to fear, and now you'll do it for a little bit longer. You know, and if you need more motivation on this topic, I would suggest that you learn from Mel Robbins, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Whatever it is that you need to begin to do today, starting with the 10 core commitments, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Second thing I want to share with you today about procrastination. Whatever it is, break it down. Break it down into bite-sized chunks. You know, sometimes we make doing something so daunting, so intimidating because it's so big. You know, when we think about, hey, I need to, go get, $120 in premium this month to be able to Performance Club qualify. Hey, break it down. Break it down. You can break it down into 12 ID Shield individual memberships, or you could say, I need to protect 3 families, but do them one at a time, right? Just take what you can in smaller amounts. The smaller the task, the more manageable it feels, the less intimidating for the brain. So small tasks are easy for us to comply with. For example, if you need to write an email exposure, just start by writing down how you've used the membership. Don't send it yet, just write that part of it because you know it's true and it's about you. Later you can then add to it an introduction and then a close to try and email it to a prospect. You know, if you need to invite a prospect to a briefing, why don't you just practice writing down your own why before you reach out to that prospect. Later, then you can write an introduction again, a close for it. If you're following up on recruiting prospects, maybe just send them one link to a Legal Shield YouTube video that you like, that you think is persuasive, with a simple note, thinking of you. Bite-sized chunks, break it down. Small is manageable, right? And what's manageable gets done. The third thing I want you to do is check your thoughts. A lot of this has to do with attitude, but the fact of the matter is if you have negative thoughts, then you're going to be stuck. You're going to procrastinate. You're not going to get things done. And so, when we say, I don't want to do this, this is boring, that's hard, you got to change your thoughts, change your attitude about the potential results of getting started and the success that you're going to have. Focus on the upside. For instance, when you do this, you're going to get a level up bonus. When you take action, you're going to earn the PC trip that's coming up for John Maxwell's convention. You're going to help out a family in need. You're going to remind yourself of the why and how you're fulfilling it with the activities that you're taking on. Your thoughts are often what impedes action and leads to procrastination, so change them around to propel you forward. Fourth is change your environment. This has a lot to do, again, with making sure that what you need to succeed is available. Make available everything that you need to get the work done. And so, for instance, if you need a quiet place to do something, find the quiet place. If you need to do emails, then get the laptop out on the desk, but clear the desk of any distractions and any other items that might keep you from making good progress. When you got to write emails, don't have a web browser open to be distracted by a message from Facebook or breaking news from CNN. Get focused on just the things that need to be done. If you need to do some exercise, make sure your running shoes are at the side of your bed in the morning when you wake up, right? So make all of the right environmental changes to knock down the barriers and put forward the accelerators to move you forward. You need to read a book, 10 good pages a day. Make sure that the book is physically present so that you're constantly reminded about the 10 pages that you need to read. Last thing I want you to do, the fifth of the items, is to reward yourself. When you do take action, when you end the procrastination and you take action, then you need to reward yourself. You got to decide what it is. Humans are motivated by incentives. We know that is true. What motivates you? You've got to write that down. That's the goal and the reward that you're going to receive when you take action. Even if it's a small thing, reward yourself. Use these 5 tips, and I think you'll find that your battle against procrastination will begin to be won, and you're going to be happier and more successful. My name is Jeff Bell, and trust me, I overcame some procrastination and did this 5 minutes strong because I believe that I'm just getting started. And I let you know, we know that at Legal Shield, the best, truly, my friends, is yet to come.